Hello, everybody! It's me, Carmine DeStefano, the Bookman. And I literally just walked in after seeing The Hobbit in IMAX 3D. It's an Hobbit there! Sorry for being obnoxious. I just walked in after seeing it in IMAX 3D, and I have to say, now before I get into it, just so that all of you know, The Hobbit, I read the book years ago. There is a lot to do with The Hobbit. There was a lot of adventurous type storylines within The Hobbit itself, but there really wasn't much of a connection between The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings books outside Bilbo finding the ring. And this one, it's obvious that Peter Jackson has read everything J.R. Tolkien initiated, and he is connecting this with the Lord of the Rings. With that, upon that being said, there really in The Hobbit is very little to do with The Hobbit, actually. I mean, you know about the dwarves. There is so much Middle-earth lore in this that a real J.R. Tolkien Middle-earth buff, like my friend Showtime Stevie B, Music Mac, who I saw this movie with, he could tell you all about it. He read the appendices, everything that was involved. I just read the 4 books. So there are a lot of things that I remember, and it's just the first part. There's actually going to be 2 other parts to this. So it's just kind of like the first part of it before they actually get to the middle of the book, kind of. So there are a lot of things that are yet to come, but the movie itself was excellent. As usual, the writing was excellent. The directing is, I mean, Peter Jackson, you give him a story, and he's going to make it like out of this world. I mean, it's so, even a stare down in this movie is epic with the slow motion and the people screaming, "Ah!" And you know, you got the guy running over there with his sword, and you hear the thunderous music in the background, the orchestral music. I mean, say what you want to say about Mass Effect 3, that one part in Rannoch was fucking epic. Picture that for like 2 hours and 45 minutes of just kind of, you know, storyline or whatever. But now, that was just a shameless attempt to appease my obsession with Mass Effect, especially Mass Effect 3, but let's just be fair now, that's what it was like. It was that epic, it was that intense. The backdrops are incredible, the special effects are really good. Do you have to see it in the IMAX 3D? You don't have to see it in IMAX 3D. You can get the same effect. It's a great movie in its own. So the idea of spending that extra money to see it in IMAX 3D, it's not necessary. You don't even have to see it in 3D. You can just go to the movie theater. It's a thrill ride. It's a lot of fun. Well done, well written, as I've said before. It's a very quick 2 hours and 45 minutes. To be honest with you, the 20-minute Star Trek trailer that came in, Zoe Saldana notwithstanding, I really didn't have to see that, but it was like 20 freaking minutes. That felt longer than the movie. So, okay, maybe not. But, you know, I mean, my ass does hurt like I went to a 360-pound proctologist with an iron fist, but be that as it may, the seats were not that comfortable. Whatever. The movie was great. Go and see The Hobbit. It was a lot of fun. Unexpected journey. Now, remember, this is the first part. There's going to be a couple more to go. But you'll see things you didn't know you were going to see, like the Dwarven Kings and the Orcish Ashen Warrior not Kratos King, and the Goblin King, and there's kings everywhere, and castles and everything. And one of the things I love about Peter Jackson is he knows how to build things up. So you don't see, the whole thing, the storyline of The Hobbit was that a hobbit was employed with these dwarves to get back to the old Dwarven Kings and the Misty Mountains of the Lonely Mountain and defeat this dragon that was inhabiting the area. And it talked about how the dragons are obsessed with gold and how they're drawn to it and they have to get the gems and everything. That was the whole point of that, and why the dragon disturbed this 400-year peace in this kingdom and everything like that. So it's all in there. Everything in the books are in there. You know, it's very close to the books. They just added some stuff, and there were a lot of cameos like Saruman and Galadriel and Elrond, you know, Mr. Anderson, welcome to Rivendell, you know, and Frodo was in it. It actually starts from before the birthday party in Lord of the Rings, and Frodo actually says, oh, I'm going to go wait for him in the woods and whatever. You know, so Gandalf, I'll wait for Gandalf in the woods. So there's a lot of stuff. Like I said, this one more so than, I mean, he even mentioned Sauron. I don't remember Sauron being mentioned in the book. I could be wrong. Sauron could have been mentioned in The Hobbit, but I don't remember it. but this one was really the precursor to the Lord of the Rings movies, more so than the book itself. So if you're a fan of the Lord of the Rings movies, see this. You have to see this. If you're a fan of the books, you should see it because it's very close to the book. There's just more added to it, and like I said, there's very little to do with Bilbo because of all the side stuff, but it's all there. It's a lot of fun. It's really great. Go and see it. Take a look. You'll enjoy it. I thank you all for watching. I have more for you soon to come, so stay tuned, take care, and have a great day.